Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome. This is North here, coming to you on a frigid Friday from the North Shore of Lake Ontario. It is cold today. I don't know, I think it's minus 17 Celsius here now. I'm not sure how that translates off the top of my head, but you're definitely in and around the 0 Fahrenheit mark for my American brothers and sisters. Alright, well, even though it's cold, that doesn't matter. You know, sometimes good things can come out of the cold. A lot of you guys know, I went out and I did some ice fishing the other day with my buddy Dan. Okay? So, cold can provide that. That was a very nice time. Very, very nice time indeed. And, many of you may know, we caught a whole bunch of fish. Whole lot of perch. So what we're going to do here, I thought might be a really good idea to do on a Friday, is a nice little fish fry. So seeing as I was going to do this anyways, I thought I would share this with you guys. So, without further ado, I'll show you what I've got here, okay? Now what this is, I've got a three-piece breading station set up. This is the flour. And that over there is like an egg wash. It's just an egg scrambled with some water in it. And that over there is just some breadcrumbs. This right here, this is some flour that's highly seasoned with salt, fresh cracked pepper, a bit of paprika, a touch of cayenne, and a profane of dill weed, okay? I love dill with fish. And, of course, these are some of our perch fillets. So we're just going to get right into this and start flouring this up, getting it through the breading station, and we'll get it right into that hot oil right there. No point wasting any time. So I hope everyone's well and safe, made it through the week okay. It's been cold. The polar vortex is here, you know. So, like, I hope you guys are staying warm, doing the things you need to do. And yeah, we're just gonna get through this. You flip this over here. You want to drain that off. Now, the reason why I have some little bit of water in that egg mixture is because I don't want this too thickly coated. I want it nice and thin. Alright? So, just flour this up, run it through this egg wash here a little bit. Yeah, I'm spilling some egg. I can see that. I'll get to it. Just get this coated up. And pardon me for getting in the way of the light. You know, I know I do that. Lighting situation here isn't the best. I should probably have an overhead one or whatever. Totally breading my fingers here, guys. Before I wash my fingers, I'm going to just do these few more pieces here. So yeah, get yourself coated, your fish, a little bit of flour, run it through that nice thin egg wash, get it down into your breadcrumbs, and mix it around, give it a nice little coating. And we're pretty much ready to fry here. Now let me just go unbatter my fingers, because that's kind of what happens sometimes when you, well, when you're using a breading station to fry some things. So, sometimes it gets a little messy and requires a bit of cleanup. That's alright. You gotta break some eggs to make a cake, right? Okay, so our oil's nice and hot. We got about a ½ inch, maybe a little over ½ inch of oil in the pan to do our frying in. Now this is just straight up vegetable oil, okay? So we're just going to go ahead and lay this in. We'll put it in the pan right near us, and then we'll lay it away from us, okay? Just so we don't get it splashing up and burning ourselves. Just lay it right in, away from us. For safety, of course, right? We've gotten through the week. We don't want to have a burn here now, right? So we're just going to let those fry up a little bit, and while they're doing that, I'm gonna run some more of this through here. Get it floured up and in through the breading station. So yeah, we had a real nice time. Even though it was cold out on the lake, had a real nice time fishing. And I'll tell you what, you see, this isn't going to take long. I'll tell you what, the fish were so aggressive, we didn't even need to use any bait. Now, Dan, he was using some bait. Just flip those over. Wow, you see how fast that's going to cook? You got to stay right on top of this. You can't walk away. That's just about done. Now I'm only going to do a few of these here for you. You don't need to go through the entire batch. Well, because I can only eat so much anyway. We'll get rid of this. Bring this over here. Use my fingers again. Quickly. Give a quick wipe. Yeah, a little bit longer. But not a whole lot. Yeah, I'm going to finish these off before I bread my fingers again. Yeah, look at that. Look at the color on that. Just going to drain that off a little bit. Flip it over here. Same thing here. This one's good to go. Same thing here. That one's good to go. Look at the color on that, guys. Can you see that? Alright, let's get some more stuff going here. I'm going to bread my fingers again. I'm going to go clean them. We'll just give this one more run. And then we'll get right to it. So yeah, just because it's cold outside, that doesn't always mean bad things. Cold weather provided us with a great amount of fish. And, you know, very thankful for that. Not to mention the nice time I had with my buddy Dan. That was very welcome, I will tell you. Now, yeah, the fish, like I said, the fish were so aggressive. You know, we were using minnows, and I mean, you know, you put a minnow on, and fish comes along, hits it, takes your minnow. Well, I started to get a little bored with that. It's like, hey, man, you guys keep taking my minnow. I was like, well, to heck with the minnow. Let's just throw the jig in and see what happens. Well, I'll tell you what. For the rest of the afternoon, I didn't use any bait at all. I just threw the jig head in and the fish were biting it just the same. Now, you know, granted, Dan did outfish me by double because he continued to use minnows. But, I'll tell you, you didn't even need to use minnows. The fish were on that hard. So it was a beautiful day. You know, it was sunny out on the lake. And if it weren't for the darn wind, it would have been real nice. That wind, man, it cut. Alright, I'll bread these other few too, plus my fingers, and wash them again. I just hate having that big ball of dough on my fingers, you know? Now, this seasoned flour here, you can do it up any way you like with whatever seasonings that you like, but I'm just showing you guys how I like to do it. I like some dill weed with my fish. Find it's a real nice accompaniment. Well, there's a couple little more pieces here. All good, all dandy. Yeah, my arm's in the way of everything. Lighting is bad, my arm's in the way. I really need another setup for filming here. But that's alright. We're frying fish, so it's a good thing. Alright, I'm about done breading my fingers, so I'm going to give my hands another wash. nice and clean now. Sounds like those are frying up nice. Would you just have a look at these ones here? Don't those look nice? I'm going to show you exactly what to do with those. Oh yeah, when you hear that starting to crackle like that, you know it's time to flip them over. That's just a little bit of coarse salt I'm putting over top of them. Now, by rights, I should have done that when it came straight out of the hot oil. But, you know, we don't always get to things when we'd like to. So I hope everyone's got a relaxing weekend planned, or, you know, if you're going to get your preps on, or whatever it is that you're going to do, I hope you have a successful time at it. For myself, I've just got some mulling around the house. It's going to be cold, so I've prepared to stay in and not do a whole lot of anything. Except for, you know, tidy up around the house and organize some more preps and, you know, have a look at my pantry and assess the holes in it, as we all should on a continuing basis. Now that pan, that's hot enough right there. I'm just going to go ahead and lay these couple of last pieces in. Just so that we can be done with that part of the process. These other pieces of fish, they're just about ready to come out here now. Yeah, oh yeah, that one's ready. That one's ready. That one fell off of the other one. Oh yeah, that one's ready. I can stay in a bit more. Just a little bit. Bump that heat a wee bit. And we should be good to go. I'm just going to go ahead and salt these ones while they're fresh out of the pan. Now this is a cracked, coarse pink Himalayan sea salt I'm using for these. You don't have to put any salt on them. You know how you like your fish. You do it the way you like it, okay? Alright. That's good and done. That's good and done. We're just gonna, I might as well go ahead and season these here, just as they come out of the pan. Because I do like a little bit of salt on mine. If you're watching your sodium diet, don't go ahead and do that. Alright now. Here's the bonus part of this recipe, guys. Just gonna set that over there. Right here. And this is a tartar sauce. Now what I got here is I got a few heaping tablespoons of mayonnaise with some diced up dill pickle, okay? What I'm going to add to that is some fresh cracked pepper. Bit of dill weed. Like couple teaspoons, a fairly good amount of dill weed, and a squeeze of lemon. Just like one little lemon wedge. Then you just go ahead and you give that a mix, and I'll tell you, you'll never ever buy tartar sauce again if you try this. Now you can put some cayenne pepper in here or anything, you know, any flavor profile that you'd like, but I'll tell you, I haven't bought tartar sauce in like a few decades. And that's it. Just give it a good mix, and you know, away you go. Now, we're just going to go ahead and give some of this a try. I think. Piece of fish here. Piece of fish here. Bit of tartar sauce. And a piece of lemon. So, without further ado, just a bit of tartar sauce here, a piece of fish, fresh lemon juice over it. And if that isn't the tastiest thing I've eaten in a good long while. Wow, that is nice. Cold weather don't always mean a bad thing. Stay well and safe, all. This is going to be North.